Hello and welcome, my dear students and my viewers, to yet another video on my channel Mathematics Made Easy. Today is the sixth day of 10 days of trigonometry, and this video is especially useful for my grade 10 students on the topic of trigonometry. And this is Ms. Ruchika welcoming you to another interesting problem on trigonometry. Okay, so our problem for today, problem number 6, is from the same topic of circular and periodic function, and we are doing a problem from the same lesson 9.3. So here the terminal side of the angle theta in standard position intersects the unit circle at this point. So if you remember problem for the day number 5, there we had to find this point Px comma y, and the key concept we had used for finding this point was that the x coordinate is given by cos theta and y coordinate is given by sin theta. That point was there. Now in this problem, the point is already given. If you see what are the coordinates, we can equate x comma 0.25. Now, if you look carefully, the x coordinate is not given. It is just in the form of x. So, and however, the y coordinate is given 0.25. So that's the key concept that we will be using here, similar to the last problem. So you can compare the x coordinate with the x coordinate and the y coordinate with the y coordinate. So what do you get? You get x as cos theta. This is basically the formula. And if you compare the y coordinate, y is sine theta, which is given to you in the problem 0.25. So till here, I hope it is quite easy and nice and clear for you. Now let's see what we need to find. So you need to find the approximate value. So you don't want exact, you just want an approximate, a rough value or an estimate of each of the trigonometric functions of theta given x is more than 0. So this condition is given that x is positive, or in another way you could say that cos theta is positive. Okay, now because we don't have much information about x coordinate except that we know that it is positive, we still have information about the y coordinate. So let's utilize that information. So sine theta is 0.25, so that you can use inverse trigonometry to find that value. So one way of doing it is converting, if you are doing without a calculator, converting this decimal to fraction. So this is 25 by 100, which is 1 over 4. So in fraction, sine theta is this value. So find your theta first. So theta would be sine inverse of 1 by 4. Now you can use your calculator to find this angle theta. Now once you get your theta, you could plug it here in the x coordinate. That would be your next step, so that you get the next trigonometric ratio, which is cos theta. So that's how you do sine theta, which was given to you. You take the angle from there and then you at least find cos theta. That's the step 1 of the question. So let's check our answer now. We already learned in the last slide how using the value of sine theta you get your angle. So when you take the inverse, for that you need to use a calculator and the inverse sine function. So your angle theta approximately comes out to be 14.5 degrees. So we've taken the unit of degrees here, and then we use this value of cos theta to find the cos theta coordinate. So your sine theta and cos theta, two trigonometric ratios are done. Sine theta was 0.25 given to you, cos theta came out to be 0.97. Now these are all approximate values because our angle was an approximation. Any which ways, in the question also it is clearly mentioned you need approximate, not exact value. So this is quite a good estimate. Now once you have sine and cos, here if you read the problem carefully, it says each of the trigonometric function. That means we are talking about all 6 trigonometric ratio. And if you've forgotten about this, do watch my previous video. I think it was day 4. I'll put the link in the description box, where we talked in detail about SOHCAHTOA, and we also talked about finding the 6 trigonometric ratio. Okay, so we know if we have sine and cos, tan is easy to find. So just take their division. That's your quotient identity when you divide. And when you do that, 0.25 divided by 0.97 would give you tan theta as 0.29. Again, approximate. Now, what is the reciprocal of tan? It is cot. So just take the reciprocal, and this one comes out to be 3.87. What did we use here? We used the reciprocal identity. That would be working as a shortcut, even though you see here they have done the division, but there's no need, because you know cot theta is 1 over tan theta. So simply you could just take reciprocal of 0.26. So it is approximately the same value, 3.87. So that's about sine, cos, tan, and cot. What about reciprocal identity, cosecant and secant? Again, we can use the same concept of reciprocal. We know secant theta is 1 over cos theta. So just take reciprocal of 0.97. That comes out to be 1.03. And similarly for cosecant theta, it's the reciprocal of sine. So take the reciprocal of 0.24 and it will come out to be 4. So this is how you find all the 6 trigonometric ratios, and we use the concept of reciprocal identity, and here we also used the concept of quotient identity when we had to find tan, and we basically took the division, we took the quotient of sine by cos. Okay, so that wraps up our day 6 of 10 days of trigonometry. I hope you liked the video. It was a short one. And if you liked watching this video, then like, share and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon so that you receive notification about all my upcoming videos. So this is Miss Ruchika wrapping up today's session. See you in my next video. Bye students.